And we're back on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Of course, you'll find us online at all the places that you can find your favorite shows, as well as southernindiananow.com. Our show today takes us all over Southern Indiana, from Clark County to Jennings County to Jackson County. You're going to hear it all right here on Southern Indiana Now. And we're back on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask, and we are so honored to have Elena with us, property manager of the Clark State Forest, and so excited to talk with her because there's literally so much happening as part of our tour here in Southern Indiana, talking with her about our Hoosier Homestead segment. And of course, Hoosiers love to be outdoors, and we are so blessed to have so many different properties and experiences, all within driving distance of just an hour or two right here in Southern Indiana. So, Elena, thanks for joining us, and let's talk about all things Clark State Forest and what people can do there. And if someone has never heard of it or been there, what do they expect to see?
Thanks for having me, Kelly. It's great to be here today. Again, my name's Elena Crozier, and I'm the property manager of Clark State Forest. I have a background in forestry and wildlife from Purdue University, but I've been with Clark State Forest for 4 years now, and I've been with the Indiana Department of Natural Resources for 11 years.
Wow. All right. So someone who hasn't been there, tell us where it's located, and then how big is it? And what kind of things should people plan to do while they're there?
Well, Clark State Forest is 25,000 acres. We're located in Clark, Scott.
Might take a minute to explore all that.
It will definitely take you a minute to explore all of it. Clark, Scott, and Washington counties were located right off of I-65 at Henryville. That's exit 19, just north of Louisville.
Okay. All right. So when they get there, should they plan on boating, fishing, hiking? What sorts of things can we do there?
You guys can do all of that and so much more. Clark State Forest offers 2 campgrounds. Folks with horses can come and stay in our horse campground. It's $21 per site per night.
Okay.
Or folks without can stay in the family campground. It's $18 per site per night. We offer a very rustic experience for folks, and we have a comfort station that is available. It's a nice way to say big bathroom.
Oh, okay.
And there's a dump station as
comfort
well.
station does not mean hotel accommodation.
No, it does not. Yeah. But it means the toilet flush and the showers are warm.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what you want when you're outdoors.
Exactly.
So let's talk about water on the property. You've got 25,000 acres. I'm sure there's some good fishing out there.
There is some good fishing. Our lakes get stocked with trout each fall. You can call us and ask, or check online when you want to come fish for some trout. We don't require any kind of fee to come onto the property to fish or to hunt. You just need to be abiding by Indiana's other hunting rules and regulations.
Okay, but you mentioned you can boat there too?
You can't boat. We just require a permit to put your boats in, and we only allow trolling motors. But we see a lot of people that will come in their kayak or canoe and check out the lakes.
Yeah, I love that. So if someone was going down there for the first time, how do they get an idea about what to tour? I mean, where do they start? Are there trails well marked? Are there suggested trails if they're wanting an all-day thing, or if they're wanting, I only want an hour trail, or I have time for half a day? How do you know where to get that information?
Gosh, come on down to the office and visit us. Follow the signs to the office, and we can get you some maps and some information. Really, people can do as much or as little, make as short or long of a trip as they want.
Okay.
We offer opportunities to picnic, bird watch, geocache, mushroom hunt, really whatever you want to do. There's something for everyone.
Okay.
And there are more than 100 miles of trails on the property.
Wow.
So if people have those horses and will come horse ride, there's opportunities for that. There's also mountain biking trails. Yeah. The Knobstone Trail runs through Clark State Forest. And there's also some short loops for folks who just want to get a quick hike in.
So the views are breathtaking. A lot of people do not realize the elevation that's in the Clark State Forest.
Absolutely. Yeah. From the office at Clark State Forest up to the area where the fire tower is, you actually gain about 300 feet in elevation. Wow. And there is an overlook there and a nice shelter, which actually can be reserved along with our other shelters. They're between $30 and $40 to reserve for the day, and folks can get online to reserveamerica.com to do that. But yeah, that shelter in particular offers a view all the way to Madison, out to the east of us. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Huh? Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And you can actually see all the way to Floyd's Knobs and downtown Louisville from that shelter.
That's really cool. So bring some binoculars. You can even probably see farther. So
yeah, you don't even need the binoculars.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
It'd be amazing to see what you could see with the binoculars.
Yeah, that's true. And I imagine for stargazing coming out for special celestial events, is the Clark State Forest open for those?
So the property does close at 11 p.m.
Okay. But, that's a few hours of darkness. Yeah, you can see stuff.
Come get a sneak peek.
I love that. Then. And I also know some people that have taken photos out there, photographers. There's a lot of wildlife, or if you just want to have a photo session, senior pictures, whatever, engagement photos, everything can be done out there?
I see people come regularly. They'll do grandma's birthday party at the shelter houses. They'll take those graduation pictures, and there's always an opportunity to get some nature photos. I mean, if you want to get some mushroom pictures or you want to get, an eagle, you might get that over the lake.
Okay.
And then there's always...
Did you see eagles often?
I see them every once in a while.
Yeah.
There's always critters running around. We've seen beaver. We've seen otter.
Okay.
There's a little bit of everything.
I bet you always have a story.
I always have a story.
Okay. And definitely, what is a good website, or if someone wanted to follow up and ask more questions, or if you had a junior program, things for kids, whatever, what's the best way they can reach out and connect?
They can always give us a call. The number is 812-294-4306, or you can look us up online. We do have a webpage.
All right. Fantastic. Sounds good. Well, we'll definitely be back and talk more with Elena as we go throughout the year. She's got a lot of other information up her sleeve that we're excited to bring back to you as we get into the fall season. We'll be back right here on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask.
Join me, Jay Hubbard, weekdays from 6 to 10 every morning. It's Jay's Morning Wake Up Call, blending today's greatest country hits with local news, weather, and a couple laughs. Jay's Morning Wake Up Call on 92.7 WXKU.
And we're back on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask, and we are just at a beautiful spot right here located in Jennings County. We're actually in the city of North Vernon. I'm with Bobby Willis. We're at Quarry Park. And of course, that again, it's like, where did this place come from? If you haven't been, Bobby is the director of...
The Parks Director
here in the city of North Vernon. Okay, I love it. So tell us where this came. I know it's been here. Obviously, it didn't get made overnight, but tell us how it came to be a park.
So this came to be a park through, there was a lot of people working together, the ready funding and grants to help make this possible with matches and things like that. I won't go into all the details of that. There were a lot of people before me that did that work, but it kind of came to be a park. It was kind of a vision that I believe kind of Trent Wisner brought up, and I know Mayor Sean Gherkin has been a huge part of it, and some different people that were parts of it, and they kind of had a vision to make it what it is, and they kind of started working toward putting the vision together. And when the city acquired it, they pretty much got to work, and it I don't want to say it like snap of the fingers happened, but it kind of fast tracked to becoming a park and a place that from downtown, like being right in the middle of the city.
You like 2 seconds away, you have food, fun, coffee, and then you can bring it all here to the park. So let's talk about how big the space is. Obviously, we have this amazing, beautiful blue water behind us. So, and you mentioned there's trails all around. So what can people enjoy out here today?
So right now it's a little bit of a limited opening where there's a main trail that you can walk all the way around. You're welcome to kind of veer off on the other trails that have kind of a meadows destination and things like that, or some other overlooks. But right now the property's I want to say 150-ish acres. A lot of it you're looking at a lot of it. The Quarry Park. There's going to eventually be somewhere around 7.2 miles of trail, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But right now it's a very nice walking path around where you get some great views.
You mentioned you and your wife walked it. So tell me how long, if someone's just going to do the trail around, how long should they plan to budget time-wise?
Yeah, so we actually met here and we walked around it, and it took about 25 minutes, and we stopped and took some pictures and did those things, what you would normally do for the kind of the main trail that goes directly around the quarry.
All right, so let's talk about this amazing water behind us. It's a gorgeous blue that you don't usually see until you go way far south, closer, like the Caribbean. So let's talk about why this water is so blue, and definitely what lives in it.
Yeah, I think that's directly from the mineral content and everything being filtered down from the rainwater down into the water. There are fish in it. There are not supposed to be swimmers in it. I'm going to mention that.
No swimming.
So, so it's so that's kind of what is in there. We've seen plenty of ducks and geese and the normal wildlife that you would see around it. So that's kind of what you get if you want to come out and take a peek.
Tell us when it's open. Is it open every day?
So it's open every day. There will be days, because with construction going on, there will be times where it's going to be closed, and we'll communicate that to the public through social media and things like that. But there will be days for construction because it's not finished. that it will be closed at different times.
All right, so definitely more coming at you from Quarry Park, located in North Vernon. Worth the drive. Of course, I'm going to think you've never been here. So I pulled in and thought, where has this been my whole life? So I am so excited to find a new spot. I've already let several people know about it. So this is our way to let you know, and now you have a personal invitation. Thanks so much, Bobby, for being part of Southern Indiana Now. Definitely part of our culture here is to check out new things, make old things new again, and that's what the city of North Vernon has done. Come on out and see it. For Southern Indiana Now, I'm Kelly Trask. The sweetest weekend of the summer is coming to Jackson County Thursday, July 31st through Saturday, August 2nd. Stephen Wilson Jr., Justin Moore, and Tracy Berg will headline Rock the Rind and the Jackson County Watermelon Festival in Brownstown. Join us on the Courthouse Square for 3 days of music featuring 15 of the hottest artists in country music, delicious eats, cold drinks, and of course, all things watermelon. Don't miss Stephen Wilson Jr. Homecoming and the sweetest weekend of the summer, July 31st through August 2nd in Brownstown. Tickets available now at rocktherind.com. And we're back on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask, hanging out with Sam and Linda this morning in Vernon, Indiana, which is located in Jennings County. And we are so excited to talk with them both about Wheels on the Square Car Show. And super fun event. Let's talk about when it is and what people can expect.
Well, the show will be August the 9th. It will be here at Vernon. I would say in the past we've had close to 100 cars. So if you want to see hot rods and all kinds of extravagant cars, this would be the place to be on that day. We have registration for people who want to put their car in the show will be from 9 to 12, and it's participant judging, so not only do you get to put your car in the show, you get to judge on the cars for the trophies, and we have 40 awards that we give out. Costs $15 to register your car, and the money that we do take in, we use for the community. We usually try to give, around $300 to $500.
Wow.
And we give one to the food pantry and the coordinating council. Hayden Museum.
Okay.
So we use it for the community. It's not anything that we keep. We get it back.
So when should people register, and can they register and sign up the day of? Can they just bring their cars?
Everybody brings their car the day of. We
so
do
just
the
show
registrations then. What can you think of?
Okay, I love that.
$15 to enter your car, and you just come out, and it's got plenty of shade. You can hear the music.
Yeah, we play hot rod music.
We play old time rock and roll.
All right. I love it. Will there be food, or what do people do about that?
We have a food truck that comes from Seymour, and they park out here. And the last 2 years, he has sold out.
Okay.
And we have a lady who brings a coffee truck, doesn't she? She has all kinds of coffee and sweet rolls and things like that. So.
All right. It's going to be a fun time. You don't want to miss it. That's coming up Saturday, August 9th, and you can get connected with that. Linda, if they need more information, do you have a website or Facebook page, or should they call you?
We have a phone number on our flyers. One is to me and one is to one of the other ladies in the club. So if anybody has any questions, they can call us. We also have a little event that happens after the car show. We try to bring people back into their teenage years, and we have a thing called Blast from the Past, and it's where people can cruise the city of North Vernon after 5 o'clock in their cars, and we park along people park everywhere. They park their chairs in the park and just try to see what they can see.
All right.
We cruised all the Main Street there on 7, Highway 7, and
downtown.
Napa sponsors our car show and the cruise. And they pass out hats and
hot dogs.
Hot dogs and water.
Okay. So great day, food and fun and engines, loud sounds, and I love it. So there's no cards and spokes happening at this event. So do keep it in mind. Wheels on the Square, Vernon, Indiana, beautiful city. You need to check it out. I'm Kelly Trask. The sweetest weekend of the summer is coming to Jackson County Thursday, July 31st through Saturday, August 2nd. Stephen Wilson Jr., Justin Moore, and Tracy Bird will headline Rock the Rind and the Jackson County Watermelon Festival in Brownstown. Join us on the Courthouse Square for 3 days of music featuring 15 of the hottest artists in country music, delicious eats, cold drinks, and of course, all things watermelon. Don't miss Stephen Wilson Jr. Homecoming and the sweetest weekend of the summer, July 31st through August 2nd in Brownstown. Tickets available now at rocktherind.com. And we're back on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask, and we are so happy to have with us today Silas with Southern Indiana Center for the Arts. So if you're watching this show and have questions all about what we think of the art, definitely how art impacts Southern Indiana, you found the right place. And Silas, let's talk about Southern Indiana Center for the Arts. First of all, thanks for being on the show today. Yeah, super excited. And I know people are like, Southern Indiana Center for the Arts, I've heard of it, but what does it do? So do people come visit? Do they make stuff? Do they view stuff? I know you have music. Let's talk about everything that Southern Indiana Center for the Arts does.
Yeah, definitely plenty of things we do. We have a gallery, so I have gallery shows planned until about November.
Okay.
So those are going to be month-long shows. So we have something up right now by an artist named Kelly Goforth. She's from Columbus. And then we also have art lessons, art workshops, and then also our concert series. So the Friday Night Live. It used to be first Friday. Now it's kind of sporadic. You know, we kind of fit the schedules of the bands, but we did expand it. So thanks to a couple new sponsors. Other than Jackson County Bank, who sponsors 4 shows, we have Schweitzer's sponsoring something, and Key & Co Realty sponsoring another show. So we've expanded to 7 shows. So.
Yeah, I love that. So if people want to get more information, okay, first of all, let's talk about the people who just want to come look at the gallery. What type of art is presented there, and what will they experience? Right.
So I kind of made it multiple different types of artists each month. So whether it's a group show or a solo show, it's all going to be different. So right now it's like painting, drawing, and then Kelly also does mandalas, but she figured that she could do them on globes. So we have these sculptural pieces, and she also makes hats for sale. Everything's for sale at reasonable prices too that she sells them for. It's over 180 pieces. There's a lot to see. The walls are filled with drawings. Yeah. She calls them her little worlds, and they truly are. They're amazing. But then the next month is going to be a sculpture show by Sarah Wolf, and she's from Indiana as well, and she just uses found objects and other materials to kind of sculpt these more anthropomorphic or abstract kind of pieces, but they're very interesting. They're also kind of like a little world in themselves.
Yeah. So. I love that. So let's talk about, you mentioned you have workshops for people that are thinking about getting into art or just kind of want to dabble on the side and see what kind of passions and talent they have. How can people get connected with that, Silas?
So if you message us on Facebook or look at our Facebook, we usually have the monthly schedule. And then also if you want to get on my email list, which I don't know who's on it, there's so many emails. Yeah. You can just find my email on our website and then ask to be put on that list. And I send a once a month email, just a newsletter describing what we have to offer. And those are Saturday workshops. So those are going to be usually from 12 to 3 on Saturdays. And then also on Saturdays, we have our Pottery Barn open from 11 to 3. And the instructor there is very good. Her name's Betty Johnson. But I mostly do like the 2-dimensional and painting and drawing things.
So you can actually go and make pottery?
Yes, you can actually go and make your own pottery. I believe it's $40 for 4 hours of throwing pottery. And then if you're a member, it's 30, whatever 20% of that is.
Yeah, I got it. All right. So you can actually make your own pottery there and do all sorts of fun things. Yep. And you're going to enjoy music and just really representative. So if there's an artist that someone knows, so if someone's watching this show from whatever county in Southern Indiana, and they have maybe they have some work that they want to have displayed, or how's an artist get connected, and what sort of outlets do you have for artists?
For sure. Yeah, we did a call for artists last year, and that's how I have all these shows planned until November. And some of them had never shown their work before. You know, they have all this stuff they've made, and they're kind of nervous. They don't know what to expect. And then the reception is great. You know, people come from all over. We've had people from Louisville even come to just stopping in to see the opening, and then have a little party, basically. Yeah. and you can sell your stuff if you want. And we take a small commission compared to most galleries because we're a nonprofit. So we usually take about a 10% commission on things. So
I love that.
It's really for the artists. You know, they don't pay anything to show their work and set it up, and I'll help them curate it. And if they need help with that, because that's my job.
Yeah.
And I like doing it. So, if they message us on Facebook, even including maybe some, like a website or something where we can see some of the work, that's great. And meet with me, and we can do anything, really.
All right. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Southern Indiana Center for the Arts, if you haven't been there, you can definitely experience it. They're located in Jackson County. You can find them online and get connected. Whether you're an artist looking for a venue to display your work, maybe it's the first time or your 100th time, you can definitely get connected there. Or if you're a musician and like to be part of their Friday Night Lights music program, you can check that out as well. Maybe you're an adult, or maybe you have some kiddos that would like to just explore the world of art and how that can work in your world. You can get also connected with them and find out workshops and different events that will work with your schedule. We'll be back right here on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask. This has been such a fun episode to do. We love traveling all over Southern Indiana and having our special guest in studio. And of course, want to remind you, you can check out the show online at southernindiananow.com. You can find us on YouTube as well as all other locations you can get a podcast. We have a fun another episode in store for you next week, so make sure you keep it tuned right here, southernindiananow.com. If you have an idea for a show topic or a guest or something fun that you want us to learn more about so you can learn more about it, you can definitely send us an email at southernindiananow@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to find us on Facebook and all the socials, and we'd love to connect with you there as well. We'll be back. Be right here with us. I'm Kelly Trask.